Hi, tonight we're going to talk about mind and awareness. It is said that children learn almost everything about life in the first 5 years of their life. They say this because the subconscious, without effort, can program the mind from 0 to 5 years when they're that old. Because the brain at this time is mostly in the theta wave frequency. This frequency is very similar to hypnosis, so most of what we learn about life is in the first 5 years. We can get in the theta wave, brainwave, as adults, but we have to bring it into our being and give it a try, as it is called a natural high. Our brain is like a computer, so its program can stop us from being in peace and happiness. So we feel fear and worry. That is why we need to be careful about what we feed it and who programs it. But we can always deprogram and reprogram our mind to express our will. We do not have to deny our senses in duality, the physical reality. We just need to enhance our awareness. Religion, science, and psychology are building bridges from the material and mental shores to the spiritual center within everything. Osho said, "You have been programmed from your very childhood with absolute lies, but they have been repeated so often that you have forgotten that they are lies." Yogananda said, "Don't depend on death to liberate you from your imperfections. You are exactly the same after death as you were before. Nothing changes. You only give up the body. If you are a thief, a liar, or a cheater before death, you don't become an angel merely by dying. If such were possible, then let us all go jump in the ocean now and become angels at once. Whatever you have made of yourself this far, so will you be hereafter. And when you reincarnate, you will bring the same nature with you to change. You have to make the effort. This world is the place to do it." The physical realm shows us an alternative to the spiritual experience with the negative and positive back and forth. Usually we dive into the spiritual space because we get locked into the negative and need balance. Balance is usually restored when we slow down and feel the peace that is deep within, because we put some emphasis on the soul. Observing from our spirit, when negative thoughts creep in, we realize thoughts do not define us in consciousness. We realize thoughts and emotions, both positive and negative, are just visitors, and we get lost in them, but they are not us. When we get lost, the path becomes clear because it is the light of spirit that gets us back on track. If we are gentle and allow life to flow through, we align naturally with consciousness. No force is necessary, even in dark times, because light dispels darkness. Amit Ray says, "Mind is a flexible mirror. Adjust to it, a better world." Confucius said, "Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it." Rumi said, "Let go of your mind and then be mindful." A divine feeling that requires little mental effort is awareness, which is a natural light that flows through us and raises us to new heights with the wings that we always had, but forgot about. Slowing down, we fly out of the darkness and into the light as hope lifts us like a bubble. We don't have to deny our senses in duality. We just need to elevate our awareness. Spirituality, science, and psychology are building bridges from the physical shore to improve and enrich our health and happiness with spiritual experiences, focusing on who we are and what we want gives us direction so we don't get upset and react to everything in the smaller material dimension. Our body and mind are a mass of energy, and we are in control of its vibration. When we remember the energy connection between our physical being and spirit, we get inspiration, and our vibration vibrates higher, giving us health and happiness. This awareness, enlightenment, and freedom is not attained, but the awareness is regained with gratitude and a good attitude. Pema Chodron says, the key is to be here, fully connected with the moment, paying attention to the ordinary details of life. Ramana Maharishi says, let what comes, come. Let what goes, go. And find out what remains. Nisargadatta says, if you know you are not the mind, then what difference does it make if it's busy or quiet? Awakening to our true nature is awareness, and it is simple, yet many people overlook it because of their failing to observe and be aware due to their seeking what they already are. We are not our mind or what it identifies with, but are the consciousness that always was and will be in everything. Our mind is in this consciousness, and when we are aware, we embrace both, integrating our mind into our consciousness. We become aware that we are playing a role outwardly, and that jealousy, hatred, and hostility is not us, but just in our mind. Our mind gets infected with viruses like our computer, so we have to deprogram our mind to set ourselves free. Our mental habits infect our personality and the role we play, so we reprogram with thoughts of loving kindness. Everyone is programmed, but not everyone is aware of it. But our mind is like a garden programmed by the thoughts we plant there. We feed and water those thoughts with love, and in turn we become aware of light, beauty, peace, and happiness as our role becomes loving kindness. Love is the light that guides us, so we shouldn't let our mind cover it up with negative thoughts. When love illuminates our mind, anything is possible because we are aware of consciousness and are not lost in the jumbled random thoughts that enter our mind. We can't use willpower to fall asleep, and in the same way, we can't use willpower to fall in love. Love is always streaming in our consciousness, so we just need to ease into it and it happens, like relaxing into sleep. Ram Dass said, if I am going to die, the best way to prepare is to quiet my mind and open my heart. If I'm going to live, the best way is to prepare is to quiet my mind and open my heart. Thich Nhat Hanh said, the most precious gift we can offer others is our presence. When mindfulness embraces those we love, they will bloom like flowers. Mahatma Gandhi said, happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Thank you.